Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics 058043 May June 2017. Let us go through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058043 May June 2017. Question number 1A part. In 2016, a company sold 9,600 cars. Correct to the nearest 100. Write on the lowest bound for the number of cars sold. So this will be correct to the nearest 100 mean we'll have to add and subtract half of 100, which is 50. So lower bound will be 9600 minus 50. This will be equal to 9550. So our answer will be 9550. Part 2, the average profit to each car sold was this much. Correct to the nearest 10. Calculate the lower bound for the total profit. Write down the exact answer. So correct to the nearest 10 means like half of 10 will be 5. So we'll be adding and subtracting for upper bound and lower bound. So we need a lower bound, so we'll subtract 5, so it will be 2425, which will be like subtracting 5 from this one, and multiply it with the number of cars sold, which is also lower bound, 9550. This will be equal to, we can multiply 2425 multiply by 9550. This will be equal to this much, 23158750, 23158750. So our answer we can write at the proper place, $23158750. Write your answer to part A, part 2, part A second II, correct to 4 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, rest all zeros. So when we remove this 8, and this will be increased to 1 digit, so we can write 2316 and 0000, 4 zeros, 1 2 3 4 zeros. So in scientific form, if we are writing the same number, this will be 2.316 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 digits, so 10 raised to the power 7. So we can write answer this one in standard form. Basically this answer will be for standard form, so we can write here 2.316 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this number we can write here 2316 and 4 zeros. In April, the number of cars sold was 54546. This was the number of cars sold. This was an increase of 5% on the number of cars sold in March. Calculate the number of cars sold in March. So reverse percentage, X, multiply by, this is 5%, so 105, because it is increased, so 105% will be is equal to 546. So we can shift these to other side, so it will be X will be equal to 546 multiplied by 100 divided by 105, and when we calculate this one, 546 multiplied by 100 and divided by 105, this will be equal to 520. So we can write here 520 will be the number of cars sold in March. C part, the price of a new car grows exponentially by 3% per year. A new car has a price of this much in 2013. Find the price of a new car 4 years later. So amount will be equal to the principal amount, which is 3000, and into 1 plus rate 3% over 100, and duration will be 4 hours, so raised to the power 4. This will be resulting into 3000 into 1 plus 3 divided by 100 and raised to the power 4. This will be equal to 3376.52, and we can round it as 337 and 7. This will be our answer. Next, question number 2a part. PQ is parallel to RS. PQ is parallel to RS. The parallel sign is also given. ABC, A and B and C and ADE are straight lines. Find the value of X, Y and Z. So if we check, first of all, this is 38, so X will also be 38 degrees, so X value will be 38 degrees. Then in this triangle we have this angle, we can find the third angle. So we know triangle interior angles are adding up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 24 minus 38 will be equal to 118. So this Y is 118 degrees. Then Z will be this angle, and we know this is 118, and this line is parallel to this one, and this line is also straight line. So this Y angle will be same as this much. So Z will be 180 minus 118 degrees. So we can write 180 minus 118 will be equal to 62 degrees. So we'll write here 62 degrees as answer. B part is circle theorem question. The point A, B, C, D lie on circumference. A, B, C and D lie on circumference. AB is equal to AD, so these two are equal, and AC is equal to BC, AC is equal to BC, so these two lines are equal. Then ABD is equal to 42, this one is 42. Find the angle of CAB. So CA and B, this angle is basically required. This angle is required. So in this triangle ADB, this side is equal to this side, so it means their opposite angles will also be equal. This is 42, so this will also be 42 degrees. Now in this triangle ADB, if this one is 42, this one is 42, so what we can do, we can take we can keep like this one. So on this segment, this one AB, this top angle D will be equal to this top angle C. So this is 42, this will also be 42. We can write here 42 degrees. So after this one, we can consider this triangle ACB. In triangle ACB, we know these two sides are equal to each other. So their opposite angles, this one and this one, will be equal to each other. So we can subtract 180 minus 42. This will be equal to 138. So these two angles are adding up to 138 and they are equal to each other. So we'll divide this by 2 to get one angle. One angle will be 69. So this angle is 69. This is also 69, but we require only this angle, which is CAB, which is 69 degrees. We can write here 69 degrees. Next, C part, also circle theorem. The point PQRS lie on the circumference. PQR and S. So this is a cyclic quadrilateral. Circumference of the circle, center O, angle QOS. QOS is 146. It is given. Find the angle QRS. QRS. Basically, this angle is required. So angle at the center is double than the angle at the circumference. So this will be, this is 46. So this angle will be half of 46. So half of 46 is what? Half of 46 is 73. So this angle will be 73 degrees. After getting this angle, we can apply this one cyclic quadrilateral theorem. Opposite angles will be adding up to 180 degree. So this angle plus 73 should be equal to 180. So we can write 180 minus 73 is equal to 107. So this angle will be 107 degrees and our answer will be 107 degrees. Next, question number 3. Table of values is given. Y is equal to 2x cubed plus 4x squared. Table shows some values for y is equal to this one. So we'll be replacing these values and completing the table for first part, A part. So 2 into value is minus 2. We will replace minus 2 and raised to the power 3 and plus 4 into again minus 2 and whole square, and this will be equal to 0. So value for this one is 0. Now we will replace minus 1.5. So minus 1.5 and this value also will replace minus 1.5 and this will be 2.25. So we can write here 2.25. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Then minus 1, okay, this one minus 1 and this also minus 1. This will be equal to 2. So our value for this one is 2. Then 0.5 and this one also we will replace 0.5. So this will be equal to 1.25. So our value will be 1.25. Now part 1 is done. The second part is draw the graph of this one. For these values we have to plot the graph. First value is minus 2.2 and 1 minus 1.94. So I will keep over here so that you can see the complete graph and the values as well. Okay, so x value is minus 2.2. So this will be 2.1, this will be 2.2, minus 2.2 and minus 1.94. Minus 1.94 will be over here. 1.94. Okay, so we got this point. And then next value is minus 2 and 0. So over here minus 2 and 0. Then next is minus 1.5 and 2.25. So 2 is here, then 2.2 and 5 will be over here. So we got the third point as well. So next point is minus 1 and 2. Minus 1 and 2 will be this point. And then comes minus 0.5 and 0.75. So this is 0.5, 0.75 will be over here. So we got this point as well. Then 0, 0. 0, 0 will be origin, this point. Then comes 0.5 and 1.25. 0.5 and 1.25. 1 is here, 1.25 will be this point. Next is 0.8, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 and 0.8 will be this one, and 3.58. So 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3.5 and 3.58 we can write, we can mark over here. So we got all these points. After getting these points, we can see that graph is moving like this one. Over here we don't know that turn is where, like we'll have to trace this turn. For that one, what we can do, we can take another value in between 1, -1 and -1.5. we can take minus 1.25. if we replace in this one minus 1.25, so that will be around this region. We can confirm what will be the value. So we can take minus 1.25 and this will be equal to 2.34. So for this one we can take 2.1, 2, 3 and 2.34 like this point. So we have additionally taken this point. Even you can mention in this table also. So I'm writing here in the table the point which we have additionally taken. We can mark over here so that you can understand properly. So what I have taken is minus 1.25, and this is resulting to 2.34. so I have marked this point so that we can understand that the curve from this point onward is turning like this. It's going a little up and then turning down. So if you are not having this clear idea, then maybe you are turning like this one, so that will not be accurate one. So to draw accurate graph, we have taken this additional point. Now this one we can draw a smoother line like this one. We have drawn up to this, then we can turn like this one, and it can basically we'll have to erase a little. Yeah, this one I will redraw. So what you can do, you can smoothly turn this and then turning like this, and we need to touch this point as well. Hopefully you are understanding everything. So this side also we can draw like this one, and also turning over here. Now this part is done. We have drawn smoother curve, and you'll have to practice to draw as smooth as possible. So then C part, find the number of solutions to the equation. This one, basically this is the function which is given over here. Y is equal to, this is same as this one. So they are saying this is equal to 3. It means y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3 line we can draw over here, and y is equal to 3 will be this line, and we can show this line like this one will be y is equal to 3 line, and this is intersecting this curve at only one point. So we will write here it will be having one solution only. this is done. Then they are saying D part, the equation, this portion is f, basically f of x, which is y. So y minus x is equal to 1. Can be solved by drawing a straight line on the grid. Write down the equation of the straight line. So this portion will be y. So we can write y minus x is equal to 1, or we can write y is equal to x plus 1. So y is equal to x plus 1 will be the equation which we can form from this given function. Next is use your graph to solve the equation. This one again, this is y, and this is same, basically the equation same. So y is equal to x plus 1 line we have to draw over here. So plus 1 mean it's passing through this one. Y, I'll write equation over here. Y is equal to x plus 1. Plus 1 mean y intercept is 1, so line is passing through this point, and gradient is also 1. M value is equal to 1. So from here 1 point rise and 1 unit, so to the right, this one 1 unit up, 1 unit right. So second point will be this one. So now we can draw straight line to indicate to join these 2 points. Like for example here we can draw straight line like this one. It's touching all these 2 points. Now this one, this line is intercepting the curve at 3 points. One is this one, which is minus 2.15. So we can give answer as here minus 2.15. And the second is over here, which is minus 0.5. So we can write here minus 0.5. And next x value will be over here, which is like 0.5 and 0.6. You can write it as 0.6. So 0.6 will be this value. So all three values we have given. Next, E part is the tangent to the graph of this one has a negative gradient when x is equal to k. Complete the inequality for k. So x is equal to k. So for this answer we will be referring again to the graph, and we will check where we will get negative gradient for the curve. So negative gradient, we can see this is the curve. Negative gradient will be over here, because this side is having positive gradient and this side as well is having positive gradient. Only this side is having negative gradient, and that too is starting from here. So we can write, like for example, minus 1.33, or we can write 1.3, minus 1.3 to up to this origin, which is 0. So we can write here minus 1.3. It should be greater than this one and less than 0. So in between this portion we will be getting minus gradient of the curve. So this part is also done. Next is question number 4, A part. The diagram shows a solid metal prism with cross section ABCDE, and calculate the area of the cross section ABCDE. We have to calculate the cross section area. So what we can do, we can, cross section area will be this facing area, and we can join this one with dotted line. We can join this, and we will be having two shapes. One will be this rectangle, and rectangular area we can calculate. Basically we we can calculate this rectangle area by formula length into width, and length is, like example, this is 7 and this portion will be same as this one, so 7 into 2, we can write 7 multiply by 2, and rest of thing is this triangle, which is this one darkly shaded, this triangle. We will be calculating the area of this triangle, and this area of this triangle will be we can add with this, and area of triangle will be what, this side we have, this is 4 centimeter, and this side also we have, so total length is 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter minus 2 centimeter, this will be 2 centimeter. This side is 2, this hypotenuse is 4, so but we need this one because this will be 1 by 2 into base, which is 2, and into height we have to calculate. So to calculate height, which we can take it as x or even h we can take, so h square will be equal to we can write h square, this one plus 2 square is equal to 4 square. So hypotenuse square will be equal to base square plus height square, so perpendicular square you can say. Now you can shift this, so h square is equal to 4 square will be 16 minus this will be 4, 2 square will be 4, so this will be equal to 12. So h will be equal to 12 under root. So we can say this will be like total length is 7 centimeters. So 7 minus this one, which is 12. So we can write 7 minus under root 12. So this will be the area of this darkly shaded triangle, and this will be area of this rectangle. And we can calculate this. This will be we can calculate 7 multiplied by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 into 2 and 7 minus under root 12. So this one will be we can move here, and this one will be equal to 17.53. So 17.53 we can write here 17.5 as answer, and make a line over here so that we can separate. This one is the height calculation and this is the area calculation, and 17.5 is the answer. Now second part, the prism is of length 8 centimeter. Calculate the volume. So volume, we will be multiplying this by 8. So 17.5 multiplied by 8 will be equal to what? This the same calculation, same number will be multiplying by 8, and this will be equal to 140.28, or we can write 140 centimeter cube as answer. Now a cylinder of length 13 centimeter has volume 280 centimeter cube. Calculate the radius of the cylinder. So volume of a cylinder, we know V is equal to pi r square into h. So this will be equal to what we can do, volume is given, so we can start with the volume. Volume is 280, so we can write here 280 is equal to pi, and radius we have to calculate, so r square, and h is also given, which is 13 centimeter, so we can write here 13. So this implies r square is equal to what? 280 divided by 13 pi. So r will be equal to 280 divided by 13 pi, and this will be square root. So square root of 280 and divided by 13 into pi, basically 13 into pi, this will be equal to 2.618. So 2.618, so we can round it to 2.62. centimeter. The cylinder is placed in a box that is a cube of side 14 centimeter. So 14 centimeter is volume of the box. We can check volume of box is equal to 14 times 14 length into width into height. So 14 times 14 into 14, 14 times 14 multiplied by 14 will be equal to 2744. So 2744 is the volume of the box, and they are saying calculate the percentage of the volume of the box that is occupied by the cylinder. So 280 is the volume of the cylinder. In the previous question it is given, so 280 divided by this total volume 2744 multiplied by 100 for percentage. So this can be calculated as 280 divided by 2744 and multiplied by 100. So this will be equal to 10.20. 10.20. So we can write answer as this will be in form of percentage, 10.2%. Now this is a histogram question number 5a. Harun has 200 letters to post. The histogram shows information about the masses, grams of the letters. So these are given. Complete the frequency table for 200 letters. So we can check. This is 5 multiplied by this width is 50. So 5 multiplied by 10 will be 50. Similarly, we can multiply this width is 10. 10 multiplied by 8 will be 80. So we can write here 80. This width is 5. So 5 multiplied by height will be 6 point. This will be, we'll have to check how much is this. This is up to this one is 7. So 6.246. 6.6 multiplied by 5. 6.6 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 33. So we can write here 33. Then for the last, this portion, it is width is 20 and height is 1. So 20 multiplied by 1, this will be 20. So we have completed the table, and then they are saying calculate an estimate of the mean mass. Mean mass will be taking this one mid range. So this will be 0 plus 10 divided by 2 will be 5. So 5 multiplied by 50 plus this will be mid of this one will be 15. So 15 multiplied by 80. Similarly, this one will be having 22.5 multiplied by 33, and then comes 27.5, which will be mid range for this one, multiplied by 17, and next will be 30 and 50 will be 40. So 40 multiplied by 20 and divided by the total number, which is 200. So 200 letters. So this will be divided by 200. Now this formula which we are using is sigma fx divided by sigma f. So this is the formula which we are using for this, and now we can calculate this. So fraction, this will be 5 multiplied by 50, and plus this will be 15 multiplied by 80, and plus 22.5 and multiply by 33, plus next value is 27.5 multiplied by 17 and close, plus next will be 40 multiplied by 20, this one, and divided by 200. So this will be equal to 17.3. So this is equal to 17.3. We can write answer over here, 17.3 grams. Harun has 15 parcels to post. The table shows information about the size of these parcels. Frequency for small it is 9 and large it is 6. So two parcels are selected at random. Find the probability that both parcels are large. So for large we are having 6 out of 15, so we can write 6 out of 15 for the first parcel, and for the second it will be 1 less, so 5, and total will also be 1 less, so it will be 14. And if we multiply, this will be equal to 5 6 are 30, and 15 multiplied by 14 will be equal to 210. So 30 divided by 210, so we'll write answer 30 divided by 210. One parcel is small and the other is large. So one parcel small and the other is large. Small will be having 9 out of 15, probability will be 9 out of 15, and the other will be large, so that will be 6 out of 1 less, it will be 14. So this will be for small and large. The other option, it can be large and small, so large and small will be, large will be 6 out of 15 into, this will be 9 out of 14, so this can be the other option, and we can solve this with calculator, and this will be like bracket and fraction will be 9 divided by 15 and multiply by again fraction 6 divided by 14, and bracket will be closed, plus again bracket and fraction, this will be 6 divided by 15 and multiply by again fraction will be 9 divided by 14, so this will be equal to 18 divided by 35. But what we will do, we will not be giving simplified answers, we will multiply this into this, which is 9 into 6, this will be equal to 54. So we can write this 54 and divided by, this will be 210, which we have already calculated, 15 into 14, so this one, plus this will also be 9 into 6 will be 54, so divided by 210, and when we add these two, this will be 108, so we can write 108 divided by 210. Normally for probability we are not simplifying, we are giving as it is, fraction as it is, in unsimplified form. C part, the probability that a parcel arrives late is 3 by 80. 4,000 parcels are posted. Calculate an estimate of the number of parcels expected to arrive late. So this will be 4,000 are the parcels and expected to be late is 3 out of 80. So we'll multiply this and we can calculate this as 4,000 and multiply by 3 out of 80. This will be equal to 150. So there will be 150 parcels which we can expect to be arrive late. Question number 6 is transformation question. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto B. So if we see, this is just mere change of location from A to B, and if we check this corner, and it will be checking this corner is moved to this one, so 1 2 3 units right, and so it will be 3 units right, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 units down, so minus 13. This will be the transformation, so we can write it is a translation by vector, so we can write here translation, and translation vector we can give 3 and minus 13. This will be our answer. Then shape C, A onto C. So for A onto C we have to draw the lines for transformation. So what we can do, we can join this corner with this corner, this will be like this. Then we can join this with this one, and we are getting this point as center, so we can join the other corner as well like this. So we are done with this, only this is remaining, so we can join this as well. So we got center, and see, this is like, if we check, this length is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this length is 1 2 3, so this is half. So scale factor is 1/2, and it is on the other side of the center of enlargement. So we can write here, this is enlargement by scale factor, and scale factor we can give as -1/2, and center of enlargement we can mention, center will be what? Center will be this one, which is 0 and -4. So we can write here 0, -4 as center of enlargement. Then they are saying, draw the image of shape A after rotation through 90° anti-clockwise about this point. So for this one we will be using tracing paper so that you can understand properly. Okay, so this is the tracing paper which we can use to and we will be sketching this drawing. This is like A, which we have to rotate, so we are sketching this, tracing this. Basically this one we have drawn. Then the coordinate axis also we required reference for the angle of rotation also, so x and y both axes we have to take reference from. And then they are saying about the point 3 and -1. So 2 is this one, 3 and -1 will be this point, and anti-clockwise 90°. So anti-clockwise will be this side, so rotating anti-clockwise, and coordinate axes are also coming to 90. This is 90. So this is done. Now we can mark the points which we got, and this is at origin, so we can take these points, like one is at 6, so this point we got, this point, and then we got this point and this point. Basically we got these points after rotation, and now we can join these points. So this will be this one, joining this as well, and this one will be from here, and you can join this from here, and you can even check this will be the shape which we have drawn. So this is done, which is B part. Then they are saying C part. C part is this one. Draw the image of shape A after reflection in y is equal to 1. So reflection y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1 is this line. So we can draw line y is equal to 1 will be this one. Now the same we can use this paper. So y is equal to 1 is this line. This line is y is equal to 1 line. So we are tracing that one. After this we will invert and place this over here, and we will get this point, and we can mark these points as well. And like for example here we can mark these points which we have done, and then we can draw this. This is mirror or reflection about line, which is y is equal to 1 line. hopefully you are understanding whatever we are doing. So I will share this for your understanding. This will be the new drawing which we have done. Then the last D part is this: describe fully the single transformation represented by this matrix, and by these three we can see that this is enlargement. Normally it should be 1 1, so this is enlargement by scale factor 3 around origin, because this is origin. So enlargement we can write here, enlargement by scale factor which is 3, and we can write about it is 0 0. It's done. And then question number 7, A part: solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. So these two equations are given. We'll have to check the coordinates. For example, if we check coordinates of x, this is 2, this is 3. So what we can do, we can multiply equation 1 with 3 and this equation 2 with the 2, so that we can equalize the coefficients of x. So this will be resulting to 6x plus 9y is equal to 33. Similarly, the second equation will be resulting to 6x minus 10y, and this is equal to minus 100. So this will be our both simultaneous equations. After that, because their signs are same, so we can subtract. This will be changing signs and this will be cancelled. This one will be 19. Y is equal to 133. So y will be equal to 133 divided by 19. So this will be 133 divided by 19 will be equal to 7. So y value we got is 7. Now we can replace this y value in any of these two original equations. So we will place in first 2x plus 3 into y, which is 7, is equal to 11. Now we can write 2x plus 21 is equal to 11. 2x will be equal to 11 minus 21, which is equal to 11 minus 21 will be minus 10. So 11 minus 21 will be equal to minus 10. So x will be equal to minus 10 by 2, which is equal to minus 5. So we can write here minus 5 as answer. B part, this equation is given. Find the value of A and the value of B. So what we can do, we can write this side as it is: x square minus 12x plus A will be equal to, we can open this one, this will be x squared plus B squared, otherwise x squared plus 2bx and plus b squared, like this one. And if we compare the coefficients, 2b is equal to minus 12, we can write 2b is equal to minus 12. So b is equal to minus 6 and a is equal to b squared, which is equal to minus 6 squared, which is equal to 36. So we got A is equal to 36 and B is equal to minus 6. Similarly, C part, write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So what we can do, we can take LCM and we can write this one over here, 2x minus 5, and this one as x minus 1. Now this we can copy sign first, this one plus, then this into this will be x into x minus 1, and this into this will be 2x minus 5 into 3x plus 2, and this one, and then we can multiply this. This will be x squared minus x, and this one after multiplication this will be minus 2x into 3x. So this will be plus 6x squared, and 2x into 2 will be plus 4x, and minus 5 into 3x will be minus 15x, and minus 5 plus multiplied by plus 2 will be minus 10, and divided by these both terms we can write over here, and this will be x minus 1. Now we can add like terms. This will be x squared plus 6x squared will be 7 x squared, and this is gone, this is gone. Now x will be, this is plus 4, this will be minus 16, so minus 12 x and minus 10 remaining portion, and divided by these two terms. This will be 2x minus 5, and the second portion will be x minus 1. This will be basically our final answer. We can copy here 7x squared minus 12x minus 10, and divided by 2x minus 5 into x minus 1. This will be our final answer. Now this is scatter graph. Question number 8, A part. The table shows the marks gained by 10 students in their physics test and their mathematics test. So they have plotted basically first 6 points, and 4 points they have left for us. So we'll have to indicate those points on the graph. First value is 44 and 51. This value we will be checking from the graph. 44 is for physics, so it will be on x-axis. 44 and 51. 44 will be, this is 45, so this will be 44. 44 and 51. So we can take help of this one. Scale on 44 and 51. So this will be the point. 44 and 51 we have plotted. Next point is 40 and 35. So 40 will be this one, and 35 will be in the middle. This is 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So this one will be 35. We are done with this. Then the third value is 28 and 24. So 20, this is 30, so 28 will be this one. 28 and 24. So 20 is up to this one. 20 is up to this one. 21, 22, 23 and 24 will be this value. Then after this one, the last value is 50 and 63. So 50 and 63. 50 is this one and 60 is this one. So 61, 62, 63. This will be the mark which we have placed. Then what type of correlation is shown in the scatter graph? This is positive correlation. Going right side is up, so we'll write here positive. This is positive correlation. Positive correlation. Then next part is the marks of 30 students in a spelling test are shown in the table below. So find the mean, median and mode and range of the marks. Okay, so we'll move this page. If required, we'll put again. So mean value will be multiplying this with this. So 0 multiplied by 2 in brackets plus this will be 1 into 4. So 1 into 4 plus 2 into 5 plus 3 into 5 plus 4 into 6 plus 5 into 8 and divided by 30 students. So divided by 30. And this one we can mentally calculate. This will be 0 plus this will be 4 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 40 and divided by 30, and we can check this. This will be mean value of 4 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 40, and this is equal to 89 divided by 30. This will be equal to 2.9. so we'll have to check. We have done mistake, like for example, this is 5 into 8 will be 40, this will be 4 into 6 will be 24. So we'll check again. This is 0 plus 4 plus 10 plus 15 plus 24 plus 40. This will be equal to 93, and divided by 30 will be equal to 3.1. So this will be 93 divided by 30, which is equal to 3.1. So mean value is 3.1. And next is median of 30. We will check. It will be 2 plus 4 plus 5 will be 2 plus 4 will be 6, 6 plus 5 will be 11, and 11 plus 5 will be 16, but we in total are 30, so half will be in this range, so it will be median will be 3 value. Mode will be most occurring, the most frequency is for 5 marks, so it will be mode will be 5. Range is what? Range is 5 minus 0, maximum minus minimum. This will be 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. So this will be the range. The table shows the marks gained by some students in their English test. Marks are given and number of students is also given, and they are saying that the mean mark for these students is 70.3. Find the value of x. So this value we have to find. So we will be multiplying this with this same technique which we have done in B part. We will be using in C part. This multiplied by this will be 52 into x will be 52x, and plus this will be 75 into 45 plus 91 into 11, and divided by will be what? Divided by this, adding this all, so this will be x plus 45 plus 11 will be equal to 56. So we can write 56, and mean value is given, which is 70.3. We can write here 70.3. Now rest of the thing is we'll have to find the value of x. So we'll write this one 52x as it is, and this one will be plus 75 multiplied by 45. This will be equal to 3375. So 3375 plus 91 into 11. So 91 multiplied by 11 will be equal to 1001. So we can write here 1001, and this will be equal to this multiplied by this. We can write here 70.3 into x will be this one, plus 70.3 into 56. So 70.3 into 56 will be equal to this one 3936.8. So we can write here 3936.8, and we will be moving page a little above. Now this is x term and this is also x term. We can shift this to basically this to this side. So 70.3x minus 52x will be equal to this one 3375 plus 1001, and minus this one minus 3936.8, and now we can calculate this one 70.3 minus 52 will be equal to 18.3x. 18.3x will be equal to, we'll add these two terms, 3375 plus 1001 will be equal to this one minus 3936.8. This will be equal to 439.2. So x will be equal to 439.2 divided by 18.3. So this value divided by 18.3 will be equal to 24. So x value will be 24. We can write answer as 24. This is bearing question. Basically, ABC is a triangle field on horizontal ground. So question number 9. So AB is given 525, BC is given 872. These values are given. Angle is also given 104. Use the cosine rule to calculate the distance AC. So AC square, we know cosine rule. AC square is equal to this length 525 squared plus this length, which is 872 squared, minus 2 into A into B, which is 525 into 872, and cos of this, cosine of this 104 degrees. So now we can calculate this. So 525 squared plus 872 squared minus 2 into 525, and in brackets also 872 cosine of 104. So cosine of 104, this will be equal to this value. I will write down this value because over here 15751.688. Now this will be AC squared. So AC will be equal to root of this one. So we can take root of answer will be equal to 1121.388, and we can write answer, rounded answer, as 1120. Next, the angle of elevation. This question you will have to understand carefully. They are saying the angle of elevation of Q from C is 1 degree. Where is that angle of elevation? That we have to understand properly. I will draw angle of elevation for you, so we can shift this diagram, and this one C point I will join with this Q, and the angle of elevation which they are talking about is this elevation angle, this one. So we will be, they are saying, showing all your working, calculate the angle of elevation of Q from A. So Q, angle of elevation Q from A will be this one. So I will join this as well. So hopefully you understood this also. So now, first of all, we will be considering this triangle. We have this length and we have this angle which they have given us as 1 degree. So basically this angle is given as 1 degree. So I am writing here. So this is also given, and we can apply trigonometry on this triangle, on this small triangle. We'll be applying trigonometry, and this will be what? This will be opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent will be what? Is basically BQ over BC. BQ over BC will be opposite over adjacent, which is equal to tan of 1 degree. So BQ we don't have, so BQ will be equal to BC, which is given, which is 872 into tan of 1 degree. So we can calculate this. 872 multiplied by tan of 1 degree will be equal to 15.22. I will keep these numbers. So 15.22, this will be in meters. Basically all measurements are in meters. So this value 15.22 we have calculated for this height. Now we will use this triangle to calculate this angle. So this height we have, and we have this also. So opposite over adjacent, we both values have, and we will be finding the tan. So opposite over, like we can write BQ over AB will be equal to tan of tan theta. We can write tan theta. So BQ, BQ is what? BQ is this value 15.22 divided by AB. AB is 525. So 525, this value will be equal to tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 15.22 divided by 525. So what we can write? We can write here inverse tan fraction 15.22 and divided by 525. So this will be closed and this will be equal to 1.660. So 1.66. So answer will be 1.66 degrees. This is also done. Next is calculate the area of the field. So for area of the field, we will be using sine rule, half into AB sine C. So this will be half into A. We can use this side, basically 525. So 525 into B will be 872. 872 into sine of angle 104, included angle. So this value will be equal to, we will calculate, this will be area. So 1 over 2 multiply by 525 multiply by 872 into sine of 104. This will be equal to 222,100. So 222,100. This will be meter square. The field is drawn on a map with the scale. This is the scale. Calculate the area of the field on the map in centimeter squares. So K value will be 1 over this one. So 1 over 20000. This will be the conversion factor or scale factor. And for area, we will be looking for K square. This will be equal to 1 over 20000, and this will be square. And this one we can check how much will be this value. So 1 divided by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bracket close and square. This will be equal to 2.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 9. So we can write 2.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 9, and then we'll have to multiply this area what we have calculated, 222 into 100, by this one, which is 2.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 9. But this will be in this area, this one 22211 is in meter square. So we'll have to change into centimeter squared. So we'll multiply 100 into 100 for both centimeters. And for this one, this calculation, this number is already there. So multiply by 222,100 and multiply by 100. Also again multiply by 100. This will be equal to 5.55. So this will be equal to 5.55. Answer will be 5.55 centimeter square. Now this is Venn diagram, question number 10. This universal set is given ABC. They have given definition for ABC, and we will concentrate on it, complete the Venn diagram. So this is the universal set. A is containing x such that x is a multiple of 3. So all multiples of 3 we will be writing in A, and B is containing x such that x is a prime number. So prime numbers we will be writing in B, and C is this one, x such that x is less than equal to 25. So these numbers we'll have to write. C is containing less than 25, not more than 25 numbers. So 21 is, like for example, if we see 21 is multiple of 3 as well as 21 is multiple of 3, so it should be in A, but also in C because this is less than 25. So 21 is common in both, so we'll write here 21. Then if you see 22, 22 is less than 25. It's not a prime number and it's not multiple of 3. So it will not be in A or B. So it will be in C. So why it is in C? Because it is less than 25. So it will be here. Then 23 is a prime number, so it will be in B only, this one, right? So 23 will be in only B, and it is like less than 25, so it will be B and C. So we'll write in common place of B and C, 23 will be here. Then if we consider 24, 24 is basically multiple of 3 and it is less than 25. So in between these two, so over here we can write 24. So 24 will be in this region. Then 25 is not a multiple of 3 and it's not a prime number, so it will not be in A and B, but it is less than equal to 5, so it will be in C. So we can write 25 in this area. Then comes to 26, so it can't be here, so it is outside because it's not a multiple of 3 and it is not a prime number, so 26 will be out. And 28 will also be outside. Why? Because it is more than 25. It can't be in C. It's not a multiple of 3. It's not a prime number as well. So if we consider 29, 27 basically, before that one, 26 we have considered, 27 we missed. 27 is multiple of 3. 3 nines are 27. So that's all. It's more than 25, so it will not be in this region. So 27 will be over here. Then 28 we have already done. 29 is a prime number, so it will be in this one, but it's not a multiple, not less than 25, so it can't be in these regions. So 29 we have to write outside. Then comes to 30. 30 is a multiple of 3 and more than 25, so outside this one, so it will be 30 over here. That's all. We have done all the numbers one by one according to the conditions given. Then use the set notation. 26, we can see where is 26. 26 is over here. So 26 belongs to what? 26 basically does not belong to B. B is this one, so we will write 26 does not belong to B. So second part, A intersection B, basically nothing common in this region. See, this is A intersection B basically, and so nothing common meaning we can write 5. So list the elements of B union C intersection A. So C intersection A first, C will be this one, intersection A will be this one, so this area, and union with B, this area union with B, so it will be 21, 23, 24 and 29. So we can write here answer as 21, 23. Find n of C. So members of C, how many members in C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write here 5. Then n of b complement union b intersection c. So first b intersection c, b intersection c is this region. So b complement, whatever not in b will be this whole and union with this one. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers will be there. So members of this will be 9. Then comes to A intersection C is a subset of A union C. Complete this statement using set notation. So A intersection is subset of, we can write subset notation like this, subset of A union C. Now this is last question, which is 12 marks question. The table shows the first 4 terms in the sequence A, B, C, D, and we have to write down the 5th term. First 4 terms are given, we have to write down the 5th term and also the nth term. So if we check this one, 16, 25, 36 and 49. So to understand this, we can say that this is C 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. So this will be 8 square. 8 square means 64. So this term will be 64. Now how we can get nth term? 60, here it will be 4 squares, 4 for first term. So n 4 we can get like n plus 3. So if n is equal to 1, we will get 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. So we'll write n plus, we need 4 square. So n plus 3 squared. So formula will be n plus 3 whole squared. This will be the formula. Next term is 5, 8, 11 and 14. We'll have to check the difference. Difference is 5, 8 is 3, then 3, then 3. So the difference is 3. So we can write 3n. So if n is equal to 1, this will be resulting to 3, but we need 5. So plus 2. So 3n plus 2 will be answer, 3n plus 2. So we'll add 3 in 14, we'll get 17. So this will be the 5th term. Next, what we can do, we will have to understand this is 11, 17, 25 and 35. To solve this one, this is basically, I'll write the terms over here, 11 and then 17, 25, 35. And if we check the difference between these terms, this is 17 minus 11 will be 6. And this one 25 minus this will be 8 and this one will be 10. So next will be 12. So 35 plus 12 will be 47. So we can write here term as 47. Now for nth term, this is, we know this is first order difference is not same. So we can check the second order difference for this. So this will be 2, 2 and 2. So adding 2, right? So second order difference is same. So this confirms that this is quadratic sequence. For quadratic sequence, we know the procedure, and I will be going through like a special video for sequences, which will be helpful for understanding that one. For the time being, I'm just mentioning this one. Second order difference we can write equal to 2a. So 2a will be equal to 2 in this case, and the second, this one first order difference will be equal to 3a plus b is equal to 6, and the third thing is first term. So a plus b plus c will be equal to 11, which is first term. So this implies a is equal to 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. So a is equal to 1. This is the value which we got. For this one, we can replace this a value in this, and we'll get 3 into 1 plus b is equal to 6. So b will be equal to 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. So b will be equal to 3. And if we replace a, b value in this one, we will get 1 plus 3 plus c will be equal to 11. So C will be equal to 11 minus 4, which is equal to 7. So C will be equal to 7. These will be the ABC values, and we can write the equation we know quadratic formula an square plus bn plus c. This will be the quadratic expression. So we can write a, which is 1, so n square, plus b, which is 3, so 3n, plus c, which is 7, so 7. This will be our general formula for this quadratic sequence, and this formula we can copy over here, which is the required location. So n square plus 3n plus 7, which we have just checked over here. And if you check these all terms, if you replace n is equal to 1, you will get 11. If you replace n is equal to 2, you will get 17. If you replace n is equal to 3, you will get 25. If you want to confirm, I will replace for you n is equal to 5, for example. So it will be 5 squared plus 3 into 5 and plus 7. So this will be equal to 47. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 47, which we have replaced. N is equal to 5. Here we got 47. So this formula is working. For this one, it is 3, 4, 5, 6. It is easier. For numerator, we can write n plus 2. This is first term, which is 3. So n plus 2 divided by this will be n plus 1. So we can write n plus 1. This will be our general formula for this question. Hopefully you understood everything, and if you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe Maths TV, and also don't forget to press bell icon button. Also recommend this channel to your friends so that they will be getting benefit of it, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.